Welcome back into the fucking member factory, baby! Nubby Mobile's coming very soon. It might actually be here already, but I don't know. Cancel that. Don't know what the hell was going on there. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. An important thing to note with this current update of Nubby's Number Factory is the warehouse. You can go over here. He told you it wasn't in the middle or something. And you can go ahead and use the stars that you've accumulated all this time over to actually purchase things. Such as this frog Nubby was sent to us in a mail one day. We had no idea why the frog resembled Nubby. An endangered species of Nubbies, specifically known as Nubbicus aquaticus. Blubby. Failed experiment resulting from the factory's past attempts to tap into the cheese industry. Cheese Nubby. I'll take the cheese, why not? And then additionally you can also change the way the items look. Ever so slightly. You may see some of them later on, it's fine. But the main thing I wanted to do in this video, aside from, you know, mention in the classic mode that there is a new Dwarf Tony.
My liver, it's failing.
I'm sure he's okay. Dwarf Tony does all these interesting things, but the main thing I wanted to talk about is the challenges, because you have all these challenges that already existed beforehand. I don't remember if they've been changed or whatever. But the main thing of note is the Nubby Trials. This was one thing that was added in this update, and basically gives you an ever-increasing change in levels up to 5, where you have to get all these at some point during the run, at the specified rounds, and try and win the challenge itself. And you gotta push yourself upwards, like, you know, Nubbifus, like there.
Go.
And hopefully you get to succeed. That's the only thing I wanted to do, showing up this little challenge here. Otherwise, you know, everything else pretty much functions the exact same as it used to. An evil item spawns in slot 3. The antimatter! Peg double if it's an antiparticle that has the first peg it hits. Cannot be moved, upgraded, sold, or otherwise destroyed. You can also see, like, the Nubby skin I have on is like the half and half one. It's very silly looking. So, holy shit, you're doing terrible now, Joshua. What I find funny about me playing Nubby is that ever since I passed over the 1,000 sub threshold, which, by the way, still thank you for that, what mainly ended up happening was that I've actually started getting, like, sponsorship emails. Maybe not, like, directly paid stuff, but, like, promotional stuff. To, like, give a try, whatever. I don't think I need. I'll take that, why not? And, sure with that in the future. Otherwise, anything in here? No. Nothing too interesting, fine. And yeah, like, I've gotten, like, a few emails, and I remember in some of them they said, oh, this is because since you like Nubby, might as well take a look at some of this. And in fairness, I do like Nubby. It's just been a while since I've really stuck my head into it. I think maybe because I wanted to do this video that I have yet to really try and attempt all the Nubby Trials. It's the funny mentality of you have videos to make and you don't know what to do. Round 23, you gotta face a boss. You see it up there. Here's some loot. Force trigger all items, disable slot 2. That's only the once. Yes, classic, might as well. Classic chaos. Have the increase of score. Thank goodness for that. Holy shite. And then here. 2 random pegs. What do I want? Actually, I have 59. What do I do? Yes. And yes. And then then in here. You. And one of you. I'm so low on stuff. And then, well, here's a new item! Jolly Jelly! It upgrades cafe foods that are currently available for purchase. It gives them all an upgraded effect. It's pretty cool. So that's one thing you can keep in mind if you want. But that only matters in future, I suppose. I'm not too sure. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in this. Hopefully I get far enough. It's just nice to be back into the Nubby stuff. It's been a while. And sure, my focuses have been a whole lot of elsewhere. 100%. I just aim to have something going on. Even if it's just a short video. Because I probably need more short videos. Sea cucumber. Every empty peg space will give points equal to the total amount of pegs. Yeah. Take the Doohickey Science Fair project. Yeah, 311. Still in a neat amount of stuff. Wow. Back to the snipers. I wonder what's gonna show up in the black market, if anything. That's the thing I want to see. Alright. Asbestos is now a black market item. It mimics the non-upgraded effect of the item in slot 2, but it keeps its own trigger 5 pegs halved. I'm probably gonna hang on to that. It's silly, but I will. You just can't activate the asbestos. It's funny what even happened with asbestos, because I kept getting, like, it was like not as good the first time, but then it started getting buffed crazily enough. Force triggers all non-upgraded items. Yeah, why not? Pew, pew. Alright, I'm gonna face a boss fight in the next round. Got it. That'll be on you. Make or break effort to pop the first time. Yeah, we got this. Okay. What's low priority? I suppose you. You can stay there. It's fine. At round 43, you're gonna disappear. Well, all peg spaces. Right, it's all of them. That'll be fine, I think. We can roll again. Oh, cheese place. And the E, that's force triggered. Jolly Jelly, you have the Tri-Bagel. Places the rightmost item in your inventory with the last thing you purchased from Nubby Mart or the Black Market. You can also upgrade it so it's just the same thing, except it's fully upgraded. Strawberry grants 2 coins, or every strawberry eaten during the game can give up to 99 coins. Man, pickle bread. There's nothing that really force triggers, so I think that'll be fine to leave alone. Try and trek forward. I don't even remember from the previous Nubby video what my plan... I think my plan in the previous Nubby video was just, I'll decide in the interim what supervisor I'd show off as the next video. But, I don't know. It's funny enough that we'd be doing Nubby Sisyphus instead. Triggers the item slot 7 one time for every 10 food items consumed. Yeah. Because that other one would just do whatever like that. But it can be triggered, yeah. 8 pegs popped, peg halved. Yes. Actually. Sorry, Yeti. Not Evil Goose. Though in fairness, you are also a very saucy thing to include. If I did this, and then moved you to there, and that'll be the stratagem. Jelly! You also get an increase to spicy kebab. 100% chance to flush trigger the right side of an inventory when you die. Great stuff. One of you. They changed how chip works. It makes it so that you only get a 1 Nubby Cafe reroll when you have full health, instead of immediately rerolling. It's a handy change, I gotta admit. Makes it so that you can't accidentally use it when there are other things that you could have been doing instead. Yeah. Mayhem. I'm surprised this is working as well as it is. You wouldn't think it. Wait, that's mimicking in slot 2. That means it keeps doing whatever, so... What's better to go there? Points? Huh. Yeah. What? My mistakenly thinking that that's gonna change anything. It's only when it's in slot 2, that's fine, yeah. Right? Yeah. I got it! We solved the puddle. Even though Jacks are very sick. Can't do a thing about that, well. You may also think, hey, what does that Jolly Jelly even do if it's upgraded? What the heck else? It turns out that when that is upgraded, you actually end up with permanent upgrades to a food item that are in the shop when you use the upgrade. That's how that functions. Neat little change to things like that. Is this even the right idea? I should swap it back to what it was. Actually, no. If I did this instead, then it would just do 2 lots of it. 2 lots of whatever, right? Maybe not. Huh. Goodbye, sea cucumber. Hello, evil goose. Give a gander to your friends today. If you may realize at the Tri-Bagel, though, that you can just pick up something from the black market and then not buy anything else until that shows up in the cafe. It is a stratagem that you could be using. I think then, with that, then I use like this. That way those 2 get deleted by the time of 43. Yeah, go with that. Holiday cheer, yeah, well, Pegs would copy of that. Damn, I'm surprised that even worked. Didn't think it would have. First peg, highest number 1 and 2, 2 times each, or 6 for every 7 rounds passed. Yeah, why not? The moon! Have all the geese going, that's the good one. That's the stuff we need. Why is my headphone wire there? I know why, but hey. Incoming. Gotta delete those 2. Killed. Got it. So now we need some bloody good shots in the aim to get to that. Now which ones? Move them along to there, because technically they won't be affected at all anymore. Hello, you. Ooh, soup crackers! Right, most item transforms into a squid. If the rightmost item is upgraded, it transforms into an upgraded squid. But if we did that, then that'll be that. And then permanently upgrades all food items currently available for purchase. It only appears in upgraded versions. Yeah, perma upgrade, why not? And I don't have any extra money, so that was not necessarily the most useful of time. I don't know what I want to replace, if anything. It is round 3, so it's possible to have the black market shop again. Thank God you still exist. Say cheese, gives bonus points. Nice. Just enough for 4. That's fine. I'd be surprised if I did beat this. Then I have a quick glance at what even the second level of it would have been. 40% item chance to force trigger the item in slot 3 when you can't move that. Oh no. I don't need any of them actually. Both of them are detrimental because that'll just cause 3 to activate. It stinks. Oh, there's a way around this. That's what I'm trying to do. Really, I should have just picked up something in the Nubby shop instead of wasting my time with trying to get the upgraded squid. It's my fault. But here we are again. Cheese House is back. Round 30 high gains 3,000 points. That's not very much. Yeah. That'll do ya. Kidney beans still stocks a random rare food. I don't think I want any of that. That was a good sign. 10 coins. Equals sometimes to not be bounced around. You guys. 40% chance of you on your last shot. Surely there's better ones in there, but having something in there is probably much more worth it. I wouldn't call this scary or anything, but it's an idea. Booger party! Boogering stuff. Oh, yeah, the nose is certainly a thing. God. Thank goodness for you, the broken socket, my god. That was a worthwhile pick, I suppose. Especially if that's gonna happen. Though I am running low on points. Shite. Anything. Ooh, but that's just gonna activate you. Oh, I guess I could have sold something. If this is any better. Pops 2 random pegs. Shite, and I don't have enough for that. What a huge misjudgment. Yeah, this is definitely I guess the point in the run where I got my hand up to my cheek with my thumb under my chin, just kind of leaning to the side a tiny bit, thinking about it in the hopes of trying to figure out what's the best solution for this. Buddy, what is your plan? He is an evil item, after all. God damn. Alright, the pass round goal's there. Hello, you, the tri-bagel. Oh, that would be like... No. Ooh. Wait. And then 2 coins for each remaining life. Bonus 5 if you have all lives remaining. 15. Not enough for that. Jumbling pegs 2 times. Oh, God, no. Yeah, that really is the question, isn't it? I can't really. I mean, I could really. But that is still going so well. Keep an eye on you. Mayhaps. I wouldn't think as much, but... I suppose getting as much hits on the high number of pegs as possible before you start activating would be the one. My god. It worked. Incredible. First peg pop, but also you! Random in the first slot, though. I don't know, man. Buckshot, take it. Activate Goose a couple of times. That's upcoming. Unless it only just now changed. I don't know if it did change to Scratchies, whatever. It's real peculiar. Oh, that wasn't even enough. Keep smacking, keep attacking. Keep breaking, keep shaking. Oh, he was getting at least a little bit lucky, doubling up some of them instead of all of them. One would assume. Maybe that's how the points are even coming across. That makes sense. Goose, geese, goose. Damn. That 262 remained untouched for quite a while there. I'm surprised. What the heck? Joshua, what the fuck? That's incoming. Losing all of my coins. One croissant. Yes. Oh, fuck no, I don't want to do that. What a devious play. Imagine baking the croissant right now. Anything here? Nothing to upgrade? No, nothing at all. Insane. Fine, I'll lose my 21 coins, as that happens to be how much I need, I suppose. I need that money to live. Trial activated. All coins gone. All upgraded items are downgraded, so just you. Just the happy seal. If I see a happy seal in the shop, I'm probably just gonna have to refreeze that instead. Oh wait, no, there won't be a shop, wouldn't there be? There wouldn't be one by the time it gets to that point. Gotcha. Oh no, there is one. Let's attempt at that. Didn't realize until a little ways into that shot that there was a blue space there. All pegs popped! Yeah, because that doesn't count. Nice. Okay. Broken socket, really? Why not? Geese! Nothing for geese. My god, I had nothing. Not even if the tomato showed up, that wouldn't have done a thing. That Y is upcoming. Will it even be enough? I'm not quite deep into this. We should be fine, right? Wow. Bing bang. Don't touch me. Oh, that would have activated that a bunch of times, wouldn't it? Yeah. Evil. Yeah, I saw that. I heard the blip, looked over, there was nothing showing. I saw that. Maybe it's just because of all the stuff that's happening on the screen. I don't know, man. I don't know what bit rate is. I know what it is, I just don't know how best to deal with it in this day and age. I don't know if this laptop even can handle such things at high points. Mayhaps. Everything has been downgraded. All trials complete. Just beat the final boss, and we'll be good to custard. Wow. That's the only thing. Just you. I could do that, and then that. Yeah. Instead of having an extra whatever. Broken socket, yeah. You can't do a thing about that elsewise. Understood. Just let Nubby bounce around and aim. Succeed. I don't believe there's been like any change to boss fights or anything like that. Don't think there's been anything new added in that aspect. The only other thing really would just be achievements. They added full-on achievements instead of just having to do whatever the hell beforehand. Now you actually have things to work towards, things to beat. Absolutely. A way to complete the video game. Click, clack, bing, bang. None of that seems interesting. Neither of that. I'm just taking that. Oh, what a shame. Not even there either. I mean, you are already activating very little compared to you. If I was, no, that wouldn't work. Leave it, you have a winning strategy. See, it's winning strategy. Not even remotely need to worry about it. Apocalypse. Bloody rain. Rain down. Just means the other ones get activated a bunch, right? All we need is that one. Times one. Show me the times one. Or we even reach the... I mean, I have 4 lives anyway. And I have chances to do it. I don't like the chances of that. Reroll. Oh god, that's bullshit. Didn't even hit the other one. Oh, and it's because you end up with like 1s. That's fair. Fair assumption. Yeah! Success. Nubby Trial 1 completed. Yeehaw. Etc. Woo! Waha, the Nubby Adept. I did it! Yeah! And some extra stars to do whatever with. God. Joshua, stop knocking the fucking headphone.
Challenges.
Never mind. Level 2. An evil item spawns on one the doll head. I don't know what that would be. Oh, the Sisyphean. It's no longer there. Round 18, all items are destroyed except for evil items. Bro. An evil item spawns in slot 4, the Psychic Spider. Face Bedrock Bash boss and maximum lives capped at 2. What the fuck is going on in level 2? It's the medium difficulty. I don't know, dude. Take a quick look in the warehouse, because you have Clown Nubby. Pretty cool. Cyborg Nubby, which I have. The Parasitic Nubby. Bisected Nubby, that's the one that was active. Old Chap. What-ho, Party Nubby. Punk Nubby, which is just very insane. Teratoma Nubby. Babyface. Very baby, face. Goat Nubby. Prototype Nubby. Tony Fan Nubby. Wearing the glasses. Oh, that's the one that just unlocked. Yeah, 3, 4, and then that one's 5, and then the car. Despite his curse, he remains joyous. Car Nubby is real good Nubby. Good on him. So that's it for Nubby's Number Factory. I will probably just do a normal run in the next episode, if I do a next episode. Depends on when I'm feeling up for it. Thank you very much for watching this one, and I'll see you on what you watch next. Take care, and hopefully you enjoy Nubby again. You always like Nubby, don't you? You silly boys.